What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Coach Scott King. Today I want to talk a little bit what I got going on today. Let's get into it. All right, guys, what's going on? My name is Scott King. I run a DJ company over here in Orlando, Florida called King Entertainment Events, and we keep growing the business. And I also have a coaching business as well, www.coachscottking.com. And I teach people how I was able to build my business, have continued growth, language patterns, how to do sales, understanding different types of personalities. And there's ways to read people so that you can kind of predict patterns. So if that sounds interesting to you, make sure to join us inside the Facebook group, www.coachscottking.com. And here's what we got for today. Let's get into it. Okay, guys, I'm over here backstage, answering emails, taking care of clients, making sure my DJ's set. We've got a huge corporate event today, and there's been a lot of things going on today. So first of all, right, I woke up at like 4 o'clock, and I've been working on the coaching business because there's a lot of intricacies that go with that. I'll get it right someday. So there's a lot going on with that, with the CRM and making sure that works. So I spent a couple hours on that working, and then I'm looking for new hires. So I had a new guy come over today, and I was just showing him how things work in our world. Double screen action going on, lots of emails. You'll sign one contract, answer one email, phone calls coming in, and it's up to me to make sure that my team's on the same page as I am, because I won't be able to grow if they're not on the same level I am. So that's a great thing to be a life coach, so I can level up my team and make sure that they're ready to go. And when I was studying NLP and hypnosis, they teach a lot about how to read personalities. So there's different types of personalities. Once again, we have our 5 senses, and everybody has their own favorite way of using those 5 senses to be able to interpret the world. The map is not the territory. Now, basically, you don't experience reality. You experience reality through what your brain translates through your 5 senses. And what that means is we all have our different map of how we translate the world around us. So that's important to understand when dealing with multiple people all the time, right? You're dealing with clients that want certain things. You also have to make sure your staff is ready to go. So you want to make sure that you have compliance steps and agreement actions before you continue. So I was explaining to my new employee that there's systems in play, right? So I don't jump to the next step until we have some sort of agreement on the step that we're at right now. So I pretty much have to level him up to where I'm at in order to be able to function in this fast-paced business that they're in. This industry is pretty unforgiving. When you do a show, you got to make sure it's ready for the time that they paid for, right? So whatever you got to do on your end to make sure that you're prepared, and that takes a lot of preparation to make sure that you're ready for what's going on. I know I'm backstage today, so that's about time management too. Like if you have a lot of things going on, and I still want to be able to create content for my YouTube channel. So being able to be backstage, answer emails, talk to you guys, and tell you what, if you're looking to know more about what I got going on, hit me up, coachscottking.com. And before I let you go, I want to go ahead and kind of show you, what we got going on here backstage. My hair's a little messed up. It's a good thing I keep some combs and cosmetics in the car, right? So we got bingo night going on tonight. That's kind of exciting. Check this out. We got a trailblazer wagon, I guess they call it. Yeah, right there. And one of my new guys, the young buck, the young blood. We got Jacob over there getting set up for a corporate event. Pretty excited about that. I know, right? Another thing too, when you're being prepared and being set, I always double down on what I got going on. So basically the contract said extra sound today, and my DJ, he normally just responsible for bringing his own setup. And when they say extra sound, it's because we have a huge room like this. So I brought out some extra subs and some tops, and basically they're going to do something like a casino night tonight, so they don't need the music super loud. Yet at the same time, they hired a little bit of a dancer, like a country line dancer. You could tell by the country atmosphere that we got out there. The Wild West trailblazing, Oregon Trail, something like that. So anyway, he's going to come out and hook into Jacob's system, and periodically he's going to come out and teach people how to do some sort of a line dance, which is kind of cool. And you know, be prepared, right? I got here today and the load-in wasn't where I thought it was going to be, and my DJ, I had to like get here early, find the room, get on the phone with him and say, hey man, this is where the loading dock is. Now he was semi-familiar with this hotel. This is actually Dion's favorite hotel, JW Marriott over here in Orlando. And you know, I had to, you know, guide him in. I've been in Orlando for so long. I know where all these rooms are. I know the hotels inside and out. It's up to me to lead the way, make sure everybody's on the same page and ready to go. And it's important that you grow at a speed that your team can keep up with. So if you're going so fast that your team can't handle what you got going on, then that's not going to work out in the long run. You also have to put in some extra work to make sure that your team's on the same page, right? So I got here early, I guided him in, and I also brought extra speakers for the large room that we had today. So that's also something to keep in mind. So if you guys want to know the systems that I have in play in order to get sales, to be able to grow my business the way that it's growing, I don't know what type of events you guys would like to get. Yet at the same time, my company mainly based on weddings. That's like the foundation. And this corporate stuff is kind of like the sprinkles on top of the sundae, right? I really like to be more into corporate, more in production. And guys, make sure to stay tuned. I've got a really big production coming up the first week of October, and a lot of blood, sweat, and tears went into that, and extra paperwork we had to sign. So guys, that's all the time I have for now. I'm going to go ahead and edit this when I get back to the studio, and hopefully the audio sounds good. If not, please forgive me. All right, you guys have been amazing. Have a great day.